Hi, I want to talk about just something that was kind of obvious to me that isn't, and let you know a way I see things in business when I'm doing consulting in business, so you can kind of get a sense of why I do business consulting and why it's fun for me. I was flying from California to Houston one time and had been upgraded to first class and got a chance to talk to a young man who had started a company with his brother. And one of the things he said at the beginning of the conversation was, the chi is going out of our company, the life force is going out of our company. And I said, well, you picked a funny person to say that to. One is I do business consulting, and two, I've done acupuncture, so I know exactly what you mean with chi, and I'm an acupuncture, and we look at the life force and things like that. But we talked about the company was getting bigger and bigger, and what was happening is they were losing the human factor. And he knew that, but he didn't know what to do about it. So we talked. He was real tired, but we talked all the way, and the tiredness kind of left him when he was flying on to Houston, then on to South Carolina or something. But we talked all the way to Houston, and he talked about one of the men who had started the company with he and his brother, and how explosive this guy would have these temper tantrums. And he said it's disruptive. So he said, we need somebody to look at the company. So I said, can I make a presentation to your brother? It won't cost you anything. I'll come in and we'll talk. And I went in and talked to the brother who had actually started the company, the older brother, and we had a great talk. At the end of it, I asked him, are you going to go with my company? He said, no, I'm going to go with the company who has the better reputation, or who has a reputation, because I really didn't at the time. But when I got done talking with the older brother, I called the younger. He said, call me as soon as the meeting is done. And we talked, and he said, did he mention, and he asked me the guy's name that he talked about that was being so disruptive. And I said, did he mention this man? I said, not by name. I said, but he said the same thing you did, that he started the company, and he has these tantrums from time to time, and they disrupt things. I said, I have a question for you. I said, after the tantrums are done, are you closer to your goals, or are you further away from your goals? And he said, I don't understand the question. I said, okay, he has these tantrums and they're explosive and it upsets people. I said, but are the tantrums motivational? Is he moving your team in a direction that you want the team to be moving in? And he said, ooh, we're going to have to look at that, aren't we? And I said, yeah, I would suggest looking at that, because a lot of people look at disrupting a company, look at what one person does, but they don't look at the impact of what the person's done. Many times it's the only way a person knows how to motivate people to get them moving in a direction that he knows is appropriate for the company. So even though I didn't get the bid, I didn't get the contract with this company, I did get a chance to talk and make distinctions for them, and I think are very valuable. Because that's what's fun about being a consultant. You stand on the outside and kind of watch, and if there are temper tantrums, you don't have to get involved. You can watch them, and then watch the impact. Watch, okay, is the team more motivated? Is the team moving in the direction that it should be moving? If it is, gee whiz, keep the temper tantrums in place. You can even let people know that it's a theater. Let them know that, hey, this is going to happen. I'm going to explode from time to time, and here's my intention, is to move the company this way. And then when it happens, people have a tendency to take it a little less personal. They look at the temper tantrums and go, oh, here it comes again, and they're okay with it. When we were on the topic of chi, this young man that I talked with for quite some length said that he'd gone to a natural practitioner, and the natural practitioner said that he was burning up too much of his chi too early in his life. And I said to him, aren't you more afraid of dying with a lot of chi left over? And he got laughing with me. He said, yeah, I guess I would be more afraid of burning up too much or dying with a whole bunch of chi left over. This is your life. Live it fully. Live as fully as you want to. If you're burning up too much chi, enjoy it.